Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. The real name of the Father is Yahweh, which means He exists. The real name of the Son is Yahweh Shai, which means He will deliver because He will deliver His people. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east towards Jerusalem. Allah, La, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakak Dash, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakak Dash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, or the descendants of the slaves identified as the so-called African Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans. My name is Micah, and today I want to talk about some Matthew 24 updates. All right, we got here. Are we ready for an Arctic war? The Carney government's first budget promises $81.8 billion in new defense funding over the next 5 years, with much of it earmarked for Canada's Arctic. This will be one of the most consequential defense efforts from the Canadian government in decades, and the timing couldn't be more urgent. A new geopolitical reality is emerging. Canada faces threats from Russia and China, who are armed with new weapons that challenge the ability of the West to defend itself. Making matters worse, we can no longer rely on the U.S. to protect us. But Carney's spending boost might be too little, too late. Right, so the Canadians are, planning for war because they say they can't rely on the U.S. Right? Trump has done a good job in alienating the world, right? His allies, America, Babylon's allies. Now all Babylon's allies are saying, "Oh man, we gotta depend on ourselves now. We can't depend on Babylon to bail us out in case of a conflict." So now they gotta look out for themselves, man. All right, here we got Congo declares its latest Ebola outbreak over after 43 deaths. Congo on Monday announced the end of an Ebola outbreak that killed 43 people in one of the country's southern provinces. Authorities saying no new confirmed cases had been reported in the past 45 days. All right, 43, man, 43 cases in a short amount of time. That's an outbreak, man. That's a pestilence. All right, it's judgment of the Lord. Even if it's over, that thing could flare up again. All right, kill even more people. The Lord ain't playing, man. All right, there's things out there that'll make the C-19 look like a walk in the park. Okay, and then even things Esau probably got brewing up in a laboratory, man. Who knows? Who knows what the devil has planned for humanity? All right, and here we got 4.9 magnitude earthquake jolts parts of Bangladesh. At a moderate earthquake measuring magnitude 4.9 on the Richter scale jolted parts of Bangladesh around 12:56 a.m. today. All right, that's 12:56 a.m. All right, it's just real recently, man. And here we got earthquake just now in Greece. Location, magnitude, and epicenter. A few minutes ago, an earthquake struck in Greece offshore of Lesbos. The tremor measured 3.0 on the Richter scale, according to the automatic solution of the Geodynamic Institute. It was recorded at 5:35 on Monday. So Lord is causing earthquakes all here and there, man. Increasing in magnitude, like 3.3 magnitude earthquake hits Bahrain. UAE remains unaffected. The 3.3 magnitude earthquake struck the Kingdom of Bahrain in the early hours of Monday, recorded by regional seismic stations at 3:58 UAE time. All right, that's a lot of earthquakes happening recently, man. Here we have Maduro says Venezuela ready to defend itself as U.S. considers potential land attack. All right, Nicolas Maduro said Venezuelans are ready to defend their country as the U.S. considers a land attack. So, this Devil Trump, he's planning on starting, a land conflict. All right, that's just a straight up violation of a country's sovereignty, man. No fucks given. All right. Imagine if some other country said, "Hey, we're gonna go into California and wipe out all the gangs and all the Crips and Bloods. Yeah, they're dealing drugs and affecting our countries and this and that." America wouldn't stand for it, man. Even though there's also, those are some wicked ass Jake. America wouldn't stand for it. All right, so these are all signs. All right, Matthew 24 verse 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. All these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, so these are all the beginning of the sorrows of the birth pains of Yahushua before Yahushua comes back. And we're seeing all these signs taking place. There are very little prophecies left. All right. It says, Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right, so there's going to be some tribulation coming up real soon. All right. Because usually when you say then, all right, then that's like something that comes after something. All right. So you say, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that. Okay. Okay, so Lord is saying, okay, you're gonna be seeing some of this, and then you're gonna be seeing then people are gonna be delivered. Brothers are gonna be delivered up to be afflicted, right? Get arrested, caught up by Esau, all right? Probably betrayed by snitches. So there are very few prophecies left, man. All right, there's you got the mark of the beast, all right? You got Jacob's trouble. You got World War III, and then those nuclear missiles, and then we're out of here. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.